Because after the announcement by Ethiopian government to release some TPLF leaders and Oromo politicians, things have been happening very fast. New developments are taking place. We are closely following these developments. Three important developments have happened in the past few hours. Uh, all three developments are extremely significant. Firstly, Ethiopian PM Abiy, yesterday we know that he called for national unity, peace, reconciliation. He granted amnesty to Oromo leaders and some TPLF leaders too. Just an hour ago, he released another statement. In this statement, he used very strong language against Tigray People Liberation Front. The statement is basically addressing Ethiopian people, Ethiopian army. But in the statement, he has used some very strong words. We'll have a look at that. Secondly, a protest rally, NoMore protest rally, which was due to take place in Addis Ababa tomorrow, has been cancelled. The rally was planned for tomorrow. Some preparations were underway. A massive gathering was expected tomorrow in Addis Ababa because Ethiopian diaspora is on holidays in Ethiopia now. So there was likelihood of the participation of this diaspora in the rally too, but the rally has been postponed. Why, viewers? And thirdly, viewers, Tigray-backed news sources say that dozens of civilians have been killed in drone strikes in 3 places of Tigray. Question, viewers, is when did these drone strikes happen? Did the strikes happen after PM Abiy's announcement to release TPLF leaders? We'll have a look at these 3 places where drone strikes have happened. Firstly, viewers, Ethiopian PM Abiy Ahmad, a few hours ago, last night, he released Oromo politicians like Jawar Mohammed, Bekle Garba, Hamza Burana, and he ordered the release of some TPLF leaders to Sabbat Naga, Abiy Waldo, and others. And yesterday, in his message on Christmas, he called for peace, for reconciliation, for dialogue, for national unity. But 1 hour ago, I think, an hour ago, he released another statement. He has shared the statement on his Twitter account as well. In this statement, PM Abiy has used very strong language against Tigray People Liberation Front. In this new statement, he uses the word terrorist several times for TPLF. He uses words like snake, like devil for TPLF. Yesterday, he was talking of reconciliation, dialogue, unity. Today, he is using these strong words. He is appreciating the role of Ethiopian army, of Ethiopian people, that they have fought. They know how to sacrifice for their country. He is appreciating Ethiopian diaspora, but very strong language against Tigray People Liberation Front. Why is he changing his tone? Is he under pressure? Does he want to appease some sections in Amhara region who have been criticizing him since last night when he announced the release of prisoners? There has been some pressure. We do know that some sections of Amhara diaspora and some Amhara activists, they have been lashing out at PM Abiy for the release of prisoners, especially TPLF leaders. In the previous video, I told you about some statements from Andargacho Tesege and other Amhara activists. Though so far, no statement from any major Amhara leader who is part of the government against PM Abiy. But this statement seems to be an attempt by PM Abiy to appease Ethiopian forces and some sections in Amhara society who could be against the decision of the release of TPLF. It's a difficult task to convince everyone to start talks with TPLF. It's a difficult task. We are not sure about PM Abiy's intentions so far. What we say is that whatever he is offering as a gesture of peace, it should be reciprocated. Tigray should not reject it altogether. A small window of opportunity must not be closed. But this statement shows he is under pressure. Can he sustain this pressure to move forward, to engage Tigray Population Fund? That remains to be seen. Things are happening very fast. We'll keep on updating you. Secondly, viewers, in this connection, another development is that NoMore protest rally has been cancelled. It was due to be held in Addis Ababa tomorrow. Preparations were underway. Ethiopian diaspora visiting Ethiopia was expected to attend this rally in large numbers tomorrow. But the rally has been cancelled. Why was this rally cancelled? Definitely, this decision is linked to the release of TPLF leaders. Some sections of Amhara diaspora, they are opposing the release of TPLF leaders, and that is why tomorrow's rally has been cancelled, what we have learned so far. And secondly, we are hearing some rumors that people are calling for protests in Amhara region tomorrow against the release of TPLF leadership. We have not heard so far any official announcements, but some social media activists are calling for protests tomorrow in Amhara region against the decision of the government to release TPLF. So that is why the government is under pressure. It is trying to appease its support base. It's trying to satisfy those sections of Amhara region who are against an engagement with TPLF leadership. Thirdly, viewers, we have some reports about drone strikes and airstrikes. Now, Tigray-backed news sources, they say that while Ethiopian government is announcing the release of prisoners, it is conducting airstrikes, drone strikes as well. 3 places are being mentioned where drone strikes have been conducted. Firstly, Shire, a video is also being shared of a mini van which was the target of a strike or which was damaged in the strike. Secondly, northwestern Tigray, where a refugee camp has been hit in a strike and some Eritrean refugees have been killed too. Some refugee aid workers are also confirming that at least 3 Eritrean refugees have been killed on a strike on My Ani refugee camp in western Tigray. And lastly, Mekelle. It is being said that a drone strike hit Mekelle as well. Now, question, viewers, is when were these airstrikes, drone strikes conducted? After the announcement of PM Abiy to release TPLF leaders or before that? The drone strike on Shire happened before the announcement. The drone strike on the refugee camp in Western Tigray, it also happened before the announcement of the release of prisoners. I am not sure about Mekelle, when it happened, to who was the target, what was the damage, I don't know about it. But most of these attacks were conducted before PM Abiy's announcement to release prisoners. So let's see. If you keep on conducting drone strikes, if drone strikes continue, obviously, then this gesture of peace to release TPLF leadership, it will be wasted. So Ethiopian government will have to stop Don't strikes and airstrikes. We'll update you in coming videos about the situation, rapidly evolving situation. We'll have our live chat session today as well, viewers, at 1500 hours GMT. We'll have our weekly live chat session and we'll try to discuss the rapidly evolving political and military situation in Ethiopia. Thank you for watching.